Warren Buffett is considered one of the greatest investors of all time. With a net worth of over $100 billion, Buffett has made his mark on the world of finance and investing. While many people look at him for advice on how to become successful and wealthy, Buffett has also shared his insights on what not to invest in. In fact, he has famously said, "Rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. In this video, we will delve into 6 things that the rich never invest in. Number 1, overly risky ventures. Warren Buffett emphasizes the importance of understanding the business in which one invests. While the allure of high-risk, high-reward ventures captivates the imaginations of many aspiring investors, the wealthy often tread a different path. Contrary to the perception that the rich are fearless risk-takers, they typically avoid overly risky ventures. At the core of the wealthy investor's mindset is the preservation of capital. Overly risky startups may promise groundbreaking ideas, but the potential for failure is equally high. Wealthy individuals prioritize protecting their financial foundation, steering away from ventures that could jeopardize their capital base. The wealthy often seek startups with a proven track record or a solid foundation. While innovation is valued, they are weary of ventures without a history of sustainable growth or clear evidence of market viability. Sustainable growth is a key criterion for the wealthy when evaluating startups. While rapid expansion is enticing, the rich prioritize ventures with a clear roadmap for long-term success. Number 2, assets with low liquidity. When it comes to investing, most people are familiar with the concept of high liquidity assets, such as stocks and bonds, which can easily be bought and sold on the market. However, there is a lesser-known type of asset that is not as frequently invested in by the wealthy: low liquidity assets. These are assets that cannot be easily converted into cash, such as private equity and art. While investing in low liquidity assets can potentially bring high returns, it is a less common practice among the wealthy. Liquidity provides investors with the ability to access their funds promptly. The wealthy value this flexibility, enabling them to capitalize on emerging opportunities, adjust their portfolios, or address financial needs swiftly. Illiquid assets may tie up capital for extended periods, limiting this crucial flexibility. Illiquid assets also often come with a higher opportunity cost. The time and effort required to convert such assets into cash may result in missed opportunities elsewhere. Number 3, non-diversified portfolios. Investing is a crucial aspect of wealth management for individuals, especially for those with a substantial amount of wealth. However, when it comes to investing, the strategy chosen can greatly impact the potential returns and overall success of a portfolio. One of the most common approaches to investing is diversification, which involves spreading investments across various assets to reduce risk. This strategy is often recommended by financial experts and is commonly practiced by individuals of all income levels. Wealthy individuals prioritize the preservation of their capital. Non-diversified portfolios concentrated in a single asset class or investment expose them to higher levels of risk. By diversifying across various assets, they effectively mitigate risk and safeguard their wealth against the potential volatility of any one investment. Diversification provides a stable foundation for consistent returns. Wealthy investors seek to build wealth steadily over the long term rather than opting for high-risk, high-reward strategies. A diversified portfolio with assets that complement each other tends to deliver more predictable and reliable returns. This strategic approach ensures that the performance of one asset class doesn't unduly impact the overall portfolio. Number 4, companies with poor governance. One particular aspect of Buffett's investment philosophy that has raised eyebrows is his reluctance to invest in companies with poor governance. Despite the potential for high returns, Buffett has consistently avoided companies with questionable management practices and instead focused on those with strong leadership. For the wealthy, their reputation is a valuable asset. Investing in companies with poor governance can tarnish their image by association. Rich investors are keenly aware that their choices are scrutinized, and aligning with companies that uphold ethical and transparent practices helps preserve their standing in the financial world. companies with poor governance often pose higher risks. Wealthy investors, prioritizing the preservation of capital, avoid ventures where the likelihood of financial scandals, mismanagement, or legal issues is elevated. Number 5. Luxury items. Most people think the affluent live lavish lifestyles, and while some of them do, many of the wealthy got where they are by living frugally and investing a significant portion of their earnings. Warren Buffett still lives in a home he bought in 1958 for $31,500. It can be challenging to avoid the temptation to spend beyond your means, but it's crucial that you resist. Otherwise, you could find yourself in debt, which will hamper your ability to invest for the future even more. Luxury items, unlike traditional investments, tend to depreciate rapidly. Whether it's a high-end sports car, designer clothing, or exclusive watches, the allure of these possessions diminishes over time. Wealthy individuals often prioritize investments that have the potential to appreciate. Set a budget for yourself, if you haven't already, and strive to set aside at least 20% of your income for savings whenever possible. When you get a raise your monthly savings before doing anything else. And if you're already in debt, take steps to pay it down. Number 6. Investments lacking in personal interest or understanding. What sets Buffett apart from other successful investors is his aversion to investing in companies or industries that he does not personally understand or have an interest in. For the affluent, investments are not solely about numbers. They're about passion and genuine interest. By investing in areas they find exciting or personally meaningful, the rich are more likely to stay engaged and committed to the success of their ventures, transcending the detachment that purely financial investments might bring. The wealthy prioritize investments they understand thoroughly. Whether it's a particular industry, technology, or niche market, having a deep understanding fosters informed decision-making. This knowledge empowers them to navigate challenges, identify opportunities, and make strategic choices that align with their overall financial goals. Investments lacking in personal interest or understanding can be akin to navigating uncharted waters. The rich gravitate towards ventures they can navigate with a level of familiarity, mitigating risks associated with unforeseen challenges or uncertainties. This approach enhances their ability to assess and manage risks effectively. In summary, the rich navigate the intricate landscape of investments with a deliberate and discerning approach. Their aversion to speculative ventures, get-rich-quick schemes, over-leveraged positions, undiversified portfolios, unregulated opportunities, and passing fads reflects a commitment to sustainable wealth creation. By adhering to these principles, the wealthy protect their financial interests and lay the foundation for enduring prosperity. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.